Hello, Taurus, Sun sign, Moon sign, Rising sign, folks. It's Nen from Insightful Vibration. Thank you so much for tuning into your forecast for the week of September 4th to 10th, 2017. Thank you also for subscribing to the channel, for liking, watching, and sharing the videos. It all means very much a lot to me, I tell you. So Taurus, we have here the Lenormand Gilded Reverie deck. I have 7 cards for you. The rightmost is the Mountain, and that's the card that signifies the general atmosphere of preoccupation for this week. I also have 6 other cards, but I have to remind you first to watch the videos for your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign, as they will collectively give you a more comprehensive picture of the energies of this week and how you can best work with them. We also have the ship, the anchor, the mice, the heart or swans, the snake, and the stork. So you have a lot going on here, Taurus. The mountain signifies the general atmosphere and preoccupation, as I mentioned, and basically it's talking about trying to solve something, trying to work around something, feeling blocked, finding obstacles, really trying to troubleshoot something that just doesn't seem to be working, and maybe just even pining and brooding over someone at a distance, or worrying and pining over somebody who's not well. So those are the kinds of things that may manifest themselves for you this week. But let's have a look at the other cards. Well, with the ship and the swans, I feel that for some of you Taurus people, you may be trying to figure out how you're going to meet up with somebody at a distance. This could be a new love. This could be someone you've already met, either online and in person while on vacation. It could be someone that you've met through friends, or somebody that's just even a blind date internationally or across province or state. And I feel that some of you will be trying to figure out how to meet up with this person so that you can resume a relationship. And I feel that for some of you, this is very, very important, because you're already of the mind that there's going to be a permanent or meaningful connection or commitment. And, you know, that ship is just bringing that love forward to you so quickly. It's just really wild. But I also feel that some of you really need to be careful with that kind of thing, because you've got the snake there, and that means that there may be underlying information about which you don't yet know. There may be a competitor, for example. There may be somebody who's already dating the person you like, or maybe they have an ex who's domineering and always in their way and in their face and in their life, and really dominating their time in some way, notwithstanding their breakup. And I feel that that may still be a very big factor that may play itself out. So you do have to be very, very careful about who you get along with, who you meet up with, and how you get along, because not everything will be right at the surface. You'll have to do some digging. I also feel for some of you, there's been a little bit of upset. Some of you may have experienced some illness with respect to, you know, maybe it's food related, or, you know, maybe it's diabetes, or it could even be food poisoning, or it could be something that's digestion related. Perhaps you're, you know, glucose intolerant, or there's some kind of metabolic issue. It's hard for me to say exactly, but I do feel that this kind of thing may be burdening you down. And for some of you, that may be why we have the mountain there. But look at that mountain. It seems ominous. It seems like, you know, this will be a long time to heal or to get over, or it may even seem so daunting that it may seem like you'll never heal. But I don't believe that, because when we have the mountain, we also have that beautiful fresh growth right in front, with the beautiful, you know, deer. You know, sometimes the answer is right in front of your eyes. You don't have to actually climb the mountain or go around it or dig a tunnel under it. The answer is right in front of your nose. So you're encouraged to seek out solutions that you haven't tried before, that may be readily available to you, but you may have shunned them for some reason. You know, maybe you've heard they don't work, or you don't agree that, you know, this particular approach may work. Be open-minded. The storks are saying, be flexible, be willing to just fly the distance and see how you can best make this work for you, because I do feel that you'll be able to get over whatever you've got. Obviously, not every comment applies to every Taurus person without an individual reading, but I do feel that for a lot of you, health issues are important this week, and I feel the reason is because we've got a lot of planets in Virgo this month, and you have to start getting into better routines. You have to start tidying up your lifestyle. You have to get your regular sleep, your fresh water, your fresh food. Forget all that stuff that you heat up in the microwave. Get rid of it. Start eating properly. Eat food with life force in it. How do you expect to live if you're living out of a can or out of a frozen package and just heating things up, or passing through drive-thrus all the time? That's okay now and then, but it's not okay on a daily basis. So if you're engaging in that kind of diet, the cards are asking you to, look right in front of your nose. There's something wrong right in front of your nose, and the solution is there. I also feel there's quite a bit of energy here, that will carry you through. You've got the Queen of Clubs, you've got the Eight of Clubs, the Seven of Clubs. That's a lot of fire energy here. And, that kind of impetus will actually help you and motivate you to make change this week, Taurus. So that's a very brilliant thing. Now we have the full moon on September the 6th, and that full moon is at 15 degrees Pisces. So when I talk about getting fresh water, I mean it. You really need to be even by the water to heal this week. And that full moon may bring into culmination whatever you're dealing with to be finally dealt with. So you can heal, be positive, believe it, feel it, and then be sensible and do what you need to do to get yourself there. I also feel as well that when you're coming up to the new moon on the 20th of September, which isn't this week, but I need to mention it because I feel that there may be a little bit of a lull in between for you where you're not really as energized, but you are going to pick it up again because the moon will be a new moon at 27 degrees Virgo, and that will give you a lot of that, okay, I got to get organized, I have to get my act together, I have to really get my routine in place. And that works for business and pleasure. Okay, so I do feel that you're going to really use this week to start working on those things, and don't let any kind of waffling or indecision or ego take over here. You really have to take care of yourself, and if it means becoming humble, Taurus, if it means trying something that you just have never thought in a million years you try, you've got to do it. This is a week where lateral thinking and creative decision making will save the day. And I also feel with that heart card that it falls beautifully in with Cupido, the asteroid that's in Sagittarius, 26 degrees Sagittarius, which is falling in our galactic center. That's the center of our Milky Way galaxy. And, this bodes well for togetherness. So when you're doing anything, whether it's business or pleasure, think about partnering with people. Think about joining forces and starting new ventures. You've got the ship there. Sure, it may be rocky, working with someone you haven't worked with if you're always flying solo, but this is kind of your last kick at the can because Jupiter is in Libra until October 10th, and that favors partnerships in a big way, even partnering with competitors. How can you take the edge off competition? By partnering with your competitor. Think about that, Taurus. This is a really important concept for those of you who are in business for yourselves especially. And I do feel as well that with Jupiter entering Scorpio after October 10th, that it will make you more quiet and subdued and go within. So this is your kick at the can. Get going, get partnering. You've got places to go. Some of you may be moving, and some of you may be moving temporarily to deal with a health issue. So you may be relocating somewhere where there's a spa or a retreat or some kind of healing center or rehabilitation center, that kind of thing. Some of you may have addiction issues with this, and with the full moon in Pisces on September 6th, you've got to bring this to an end. So get yourself going and roll yourself in places, and you'll really, really do the best you can for yourself. Have a wonderful week, Taurus. Take care.